It's a beautiful day outside. Nice day to open up the windows, and I'm going to go ahead and get my room cleaned. First, I'm going to start with this carpet fresh, and I use this scent. We don't have pets or anything, but this scent is not overpowering, and I like to use it, and I'll show you later why. But I used to use this, and it was a little bit too much for me, so I just, changed to the pet odor, but we don't have pet odor, just like the fresh scent of it. Anyway, want to get the carpet all vacuumed and clean this rug, and this is the easiest way to do it. And I'm going to go ahead and clean the mirrors. And I love this new spray that I found. I've been told about it by friends and relatives. I wanted to try it out. And this is the room spray that I like to use along with the carpet fresh that I was using, because the scents, they don't overpower each other, but they complement each other. And the room smells so good. Love this. We are headed over to the discount place to look for some lights, so I'll bring y'all along. Hey guys, it is Thursday afternoon, and I hope I'm not looking too rough, but I wanted to do some uplifting videos today. I had scheduled to do clean with me, kind of a fun clean with me, or my favorites video. And so I was going to do a couple of videos. I was going to film a little bit for the vlog and then do a separate video. And it just wasn't a good day today. I want to bring uplifting things to you all, but I started not to share this, but it's real life, and I know a lot of you all have lost loved ones and things too. But so today just wasn't a good day, and I'll have to pick up tomorrow on Friday, hopefully. But I missed both of my parents today, and it comes out of nowhere sometimes. You can be having an okay day, and then something sparks your memory of them, or if you start thinking about one, you start thinking of the other now that they're both gone. And they were just wonderful people, and I just miss them. I don't feel a void as far as like questions I need answered, or anything like that. We had a wonderful relationship and stuff like that, but it's just just miss them, the physical part of being with them, knowing that they're there. So I have faith that they're with the Lord, whether they're asleep or walking around enjoying heaven right now. I don't know. Some people say they're sleeping in the Lord, and some people say they're already there. So I never got the clear on that, in the Word for myself. So whichever one it is, I believe that they are in the Lord, and I'm happy about that. But just sad that they're not here. And so it was a rough day. It was rough. I just could not stop crying today for a couple of hours. And my husband, he do the best he can to help, and he does a good job. He's a good comforter, so I appreciate that. But yeah, I just miss him, and it's been a year. A lot of you all know our oldest, the oldest of our four children, passed away. It was April 5th of last year. So that anniversary is coming up, and so that's sad. And then I just miss my parents today. So, all right. So I don't think I'll be able to film later on. I'm just gonna try to clean and be getting the rest of the house ready. Gotta clean Jalen's room because it's a mess. We had a lot of stuff stored in her room while we're redecorating and stuff. So I have to clean her room. But yeah, so that's all. I just wanted to let you all know sometimes life is not always peachy keen, and I know you all know that. You all have your own experiences, but just I don't know, just wanted to share that with y'all, that if you all have lost loved ones, I share in that too. It's a pain that only you can know if you've had loss. So I will catch up with y'all tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It is Saturday morning, and I'm getting started with my day. I'm dressed. I'm ready to go, except, am I really ready to go? No. Y'all, my nails still ain't done. I think I said the other day I was going to do my nails, and I was going to do them that day. I started getting busy, was cleaning, had to go somewhere, and my nails got pushed to the side again, but not today. I'm about to do them right now. Hey guys, so I am on my way to the post office. I have a package to send Jalen. I just sent her something already, her tags for a car and different things like that. Sent that last week, so now I gotta send her something else. So I'm on my way to do that, and possibly to run to Bargain Hunt to see if they got a particular tent that we were looking at. And look who's riding shotgun with me today. Hubby's riding shotgun. So we on our way out.
I was just going to check it, but you picked mine.
Nope, no more.
I'll check to see if it works.
Hey guys, it is Monday, and I usually start off my vlog with Sunday, and I wasn't able to this time. Yesterday it was my Usher Sunday, so I did not take you out to church with me. And we had a busy day after church too. Went over to my Isaiah had practice. Chris took him there. I went over to my mother's house because we had a lot to do there still. We're getting the house ready for sale now, so we had a lot to do there. And so a lot of the family was there yesterday, and we're still getting things up. We were like ripping up carpet in the basement, sweeping up, after we got the carpet up, and taking things to the garage that were going to be taken away. I'm just coming from my mother's house right now, so it's Monday afternoon right now. I don't know if I said it was Monday morning before, but it's Monday afternoon right now. I'm on my way back home. So excuse me for looking dusty. I got my work clothes on and I am tired. It is 4 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm on my way back home. Anyway, so that is that. This morning before I left, I was doing my devotional, and it was about intentional parenting. I love to do devotionals about parenting and marriage and just a lot of different stuff. I like devotionals that are like head on about a specific subject. I know some devotionals are about, I say, flowery things, and I don't mean that, of course, in any disrespect to the gospel at all or anything, but some devotionals are just kind of, you live by faith, and it gives you scriptures, and it just this general thing maybe about faith and love and hope, and this thing. I like, give me something that's poignant with what I'm going through, or life issues, life struggles. I love things that's to the point, period. And there's nothing wrong with the other stuff, and I hear that and love that too sometimes, but for the most part I love like sermons that are about a specific subject, or devotionals that's about something specific. So anyway, I'm doing another one, and it's called, I think it's Intentional Parenting, and I need to get over. And so it's just talking about how children are like sponges, and they absorb what you put out, whether good or bad. So when you're saying things to them, what you focus on is what grows, right? So when you are getting on them about certain things, and you are harping on their weaknesses or things that they do wrong, or you are, saying you're always this, and you're always, you don't never, and you will never, blah, blah, blah. That's what will grow. They take that in and they internalize that. And for some reason, that's a lot of time what grows. Versus if you shower them with affirmations about the things that they do good, that is what will grow in them. Plus, they'll pick up some other things that you want them to do or trying to teach them to do. They'll pick those things up too, because they do want to please you, even though it doesn't seem like it. You have difficult children and different things like that. They love to be affirmed, just like anyone loves to be affirmed. Like, you may love to have affirmations from your spouse, right? A child hears different things all day long from different people. They're soaking up things from different people, their specific social group, their friends, teachers, coaches, and different things, and they're soaking it up. But you have the biggest advantage, because for the most part, more than likely, parents are usually with their children, not all, but you have the biggest advantage. You have the loudest voice in their life, so they're usually picking up and soaking up things that you say. And just like, say like for me, I'll just use me and my husband for an example. I love to get affirmation from my husband. I love when my husband tells me, you're pretty, or ooh, that's cute what you got on, girl, you're looking good, or whatever. I love that. Now, I can hear it from anybody else too. Another man could tell me that, or some other ladies or different things could say, oh, sis, you look good. And I like that too, who doesn't like a compliment? But that doesn't affect me like when my husband tells me I look good. It's nice, when somebody else thinks you look nice, another man thinks you look nice. That's nice. But I love when my husband tells me that. That gives me a pep in my step. So, and it's just like with children. They do love, oh Lord, I need to be over. Children love when people give them affirmations. They love it when their teachers tell them, and other kids' parents and stuff. But when you tell, even if you don't see them light up, they love when their parents give them affirmation. And pat them on the back and say, good job, or, oh, you look, that's nice what you got on. You put that outfit together well, or, whatever the case may be. So your voice is the loudest. So make sure you affirm your children, because that's what's going to grow in them. And they'll learn. If you start affirming them in things that they're concerned about or things that they're doing well, it'll go a long way into getting them to do things that you would like for them to start doing. So you have to be very careful with your children, because you can have, like, we have 3 children that grew up in our house. We have 4 children total, but Mickey, the oldest, which a lot of you all know, she passed away last year. She was raised with her mom. She came over to visit, stuff like that, of course, but she was raised with her mom. And then Jordan, Jalen, and Isaiah were raised in our household. So they could be from the same household, had the same rules and the same mom and daddy, and be totally different. Totally different. You love them all the same, but you raise them differently according to their temperaments, their personalities, and different things like that. I think I've said it before. Of course, I love them all, and they all give you challenges and different things, but my challenge child is Isaiah. Because that child, he loves to have the last word. He loves to have the last word, and he's gonna say, "But Mama, no, Mama, no, that's not the way it was. No, you didn't hear that right. You didn't. Just." I'm like, and the other 2 can be so different. You didn't have any problems out of them in certain areas. Now the other 2 was not perfect. Believe you me, all of them have their different things. But Isaiah is my challenge child, and I love them all. I love them all, and I just love him. It's sometimes it has to make you love them more, but not more than the others. I'm just saying you have difficult with them, and you just like on purpose. I have to laugh, because I have to laugh on purpose at some things that he does and says, and have to not let things get under my skin. So that's what I mean. You have to intentionally sometimes. Something it's natural, of course, that you love your child, but some things have to be intentional with certain people. So Isaiah, he is a strong-willed child, and I think I've said this before. He was the child that would stop breathing when he was angry from birth. So that's how we found out. He was about a couple of weeks old, and he had a bowel movement. Like the babies have bowel movement, and it goes all up their back and going on, and he was crying, and I was like, oh baby, oh come on baby, oh, patting him and all this and that. And he went into the distress cry, and he was mad, and he was wah, 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 and then he just stopped breathing, and that's it. He just stiffened up and stopped breathing, and I'm like, what the world? I panicked. I started pacing around the room, going, oh Jesus, oh God, oh Lord. And I finally settled down, called 911, and they, by the time I got the lady on the phone, she was trying to tell me what to do, he relaxed himself and finished boo-booing. And I'm like, oh. And she said, call your doctor, tell him what happened. So I called the doctor. The nurse said, oh, you got a strong-willed baby, and you got one of those that just stop breathing when they get mad. I said, what? And so she explained it to me, and I had never heard of such a thing. And she said, next time he does it, blow in his face, and he'll start breathing again. So I would do that. I would and he would start breathing again. So yeah, Isaiah, that's Isaiah. So he still has those kind of not temperament. He's much better. Toddler, he was a challenge. I mean, all throughout he was a challenge, and we just had to learn to just almost be in love with his imperfections, because it's like you have to work through it. You can't let that stuff get under your skin. So, but yeah, so love your children the same. Raise them differently according to their personalities and their temperaments, and affirm them with your words. Show your love, give them attention, and you will see them blossom. So I enjoyed that devotional today so much, because sometimes I have to be reminded of that. I know we all do, but I had to, be mindful of that and reminded of that, because going through different stages of life, can cause you to stress and to, different things like that when they go through maybe like their teen years, and they just different stages. So yeah, I hope that you all are able to. It's called intentional parenting. So if y'all want to look that up on the Bible app, that's a good one, and they have some other good parenting ones. So all right, I'll see y'all later. Hey guys, it is Wednesday. It's the day before my birthday. But yeah, it is Wednesday, and I'm on my way to my mom's house. And I know a lot of you are probably saying, "Over to your mom's house again." I don't put it on camera every time I go, because it's kind of, it's been going on a long time. So I know people don't want to see everything. But yeah, I'm on my way over to my mom's. We are, getting ready to put the house on the market. So, and it's taken a long time, because some of it's emotion, some of it is we were doing other things. Like I started doing stuff on my house. We took a break around the holiday. Then we started renovations on our house. My sister was doing, things with their property and, stuff like that. So anyway, we're about to put it on the market, so we have to finalize things now. Anyway, I wanted to talk about, and I know this is old, but Kirk Franklin, y'all, I can't even say I have mixed emotions about it. I am just tired of, I don't know how to say this correctly, too high-minded Christians. I don't even know if that sounds right, but just so heavily minded, earthly good sometimes. I know we have, those, but my thing is, I don't look down on Kirk Franklin at all. Not at all. And I wish other people did not either, other Christians and stuff like that. Yes, it was wrong what happened. Should Christians do that? No. Should anybody do that? No. But this is my take on it. Now, several reasons. I don't think, not that I don't think what he did was wrong, but that I don't look down on him, or I wouldn't do this cancel culture thing. I cannot stand this cancel culture thing. It's ridiculous. But anyway, we are humans wrapped in flesh. Okay? Jesus knows that. God knows that. Sometimes we as Christians don't know that. And yes, there are things that it is terrible that Christians do. It looks bad and all that, because I'm one of the first to say that Christians are God's PR people. Jesus' PR people, personal representatives, and we be messing up, and it's awful. And that's what people see. So yes, we have to do a better job, and all of that. But the reason why I don't look down on Kirk Franklin is, like I just said, we are humans. We're a spiritual being wrapped in human flesh. Okay, I think that's better. We are going to make mistakes. We are going to make mistakes. The thing is, his mistake was caught on camera. Your failures sometimes are not. Some people do get caught on camera, some do not. He might not be like that for the general purpose, for the most part. He probably is not like that at all. But I am telling you, and I have wonderful children. They have not gone to the extent of his child, and I have gone off at several times, at things that my children have done, and miss Christian me. Yes, I have, but not to the extent that he did. But still, it was still bad, still wrong. But we have not, most people have not been put on camera. Okay, and this is generally how I am. As you see me, it's generally how I am. I'm sweet. I am, but I am flawed. I am generally sweet. I generally have a calm personality. I love to laugh. I have a great family life and the marriage and different things like that. But everything is not perfect. Everything is not perfect. My marriage is not perfect. It's great. I think it's great, but it's not perfect. I think I'm a good wife. I'm not perfect. I think my husband is good, but he's not a perfect husband. I have great children, but they are not perfect. Kirk Franklin got caught in an imperfect moment. And to say that you should cancel him from something, or anybody, children can take you there. Let me just say this. Children can take you there. You have done so many things for them, or this and that, and they're in their, especially in their childlike stage, and sometimes they be telling you stuff like they older than you. You'd have been here 40 years, 60 years, or 30 or whatever, and they be here these hot. Sometimes you can have a child that goes left at the age of 9 or whatever. They've been there a hot 9 years, and they want to tell you that ain't right, or something like that. Children, especially children nowadays that don't know their place, will take you to the place that Kirk Franklin went. Like I said, my children have not went to the extent of his. I have not gone to the extent of Kirk Franklin, but I know from seeing it, the other people, and just with him. Oh my goodness! The mother also came on and backed up Kirk Franklin, and that was a big thing for me. But even if she didn't, I could still imagine that he may not be like that in real life. Yes, he's imperfect, but he got caught on his rant, got caught on camera. And as I understand, he did not start that with his child. The child kind of started this thing with a phone call, and it escalated. Sometimes you can get caught off, and you can respond like that. And like I said, I wish it hadn't happened. It looked bad, but I don't think nothing less of him. I do not. And when we do, we put ourselves higher than God. God thinks it's horrible, I'm sure. Oh gosh, that makes me look bad, he says. Probably God says. The same way we have made our parents look bad. We've done things growing up, embarrassed our parents and things like that. We have done that to our parents, and we've done that to God, whether it was caught on tape or not. So before you get too high-minded and too I would never do that, and this, that, and people don't catch you. And I say a lot of people don't do a lot of things, and because I feel like that a lot of times too. There's some things I do, and I ain't gonna shy away from that. There's something, I think I'm pretty good Christianly, and I could say at some instances, I would never do that, or I don't do that, but I would. That's something I don't do. I don't like to look down on people, and I've done that before in my early Christian life. I have been judgmental, but I try not to. That's something I try to get away from totally now, because you can be in there. God will let you have a moment, or let something happen you didn't think you would do, or didn't think would happen in your life, or whatever, to teach you something, and you don't want to be humbled by God. So but humble yourself before God and before others, so God doesn't have to humble you. But no, don't even get caught up in looking down at other people and that's horrible. And thankfully he has some people that he can rely on, counselors, pastors, and different things like that know these things happen. And I'm praying the best for him. But I think it's really too high-minded of some Christians. I say some, because some people are out there bashing all Christians for them looking down on Kirk. Not all Christians are looking down on Kirk Franklin. And like I said, yes, it's horrible. Yes, it's this. But some people get caught on camera, and some people don't. Some people get caught on audio. Some people around on. So yeah, I pray that him and his family, him and his son, they can rectify the relationship. And as I understand, the son has somewhat of some issues too. So yeah, it doesn't matter if you have been dealing with something for years, and people can say, oh, well, they should be used to that by now. They should know how to deal with that. No. I mean, yes, but it doesn't always happen like that. It doesn't always happen like that. So you can get caught off guard. Like I said, sometimes the Holy Spirit has this way, and you can be all good and under the influence of the Holy Spirit, and sometimes you just have an off day. So anyway, I just wanted to get that out there. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say on that. I know I ran it and went off on that, but yeah, I don't like when people just cut other folks up, and they got the word says something about don't look at the speck in your brother's eye or something, but rather take the beam out of your eye. There could be a little toothpick in your brother's eye that you see, a little splinter, a little glimmer of badness, or whatever you want to call it, sin or whatever, but you got this big old beam of self-righteousness, or big old beam. You could have a certain sin you struggling with, but nobody knows. Okay, so yeah, if you deal with yourself and your issues and stay humble, you got enough to deal with. All right, I will see y'all next time. I'm almost to my mom, so I'll see y'all next time. Bye.
I just like my stained glass. Okay.
These curtains have been here since 1973. Right.
It was in her living room in Cleveland.
Oh, these were in the living room in Cleveland?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Green curtains. Can't remember if we had green curtains down here. Did she bring them?
Long ones?
Yeah.
Seems like it. Unless I'm just thinking about the pictures. Hey y'all, so it's my birthday, and as I live and breathe, my husband went to pick up some food, and I didn't know from where or anything, but my sister-in-law made me dinner for my birthday, and my favorite thing, I screamed when I saw what it was. She made me some ribs. I love her ribs. These are my favorite ribs in the world. She made me some ribs and barbecue wings, and there's some plain wings, and these are some good old country style green beans that's seasoned perfectly. They got the potatoes in it. Y'all know those kind? Yes, and she made me some of those. Thank you so much, doll. My plate is fixed, so I'm finna eat. So it is day 2. It's the day after my birthday, and I am finishing off the ribs. And I have a chicken wing too. And I have the green beans and potatoes. Delicious. And I also have some lemonade that I put orange juice in. So I don't think I've ever had this combination before, but I'm gonna see how it tastes. And look at this beautiful packaging here. Someone dear from my church got me this for my birthday and just packaged it so beautifully. Thank you so much, Nikki. She got me some nail polish and some lemon shea butter. Y'all know I love my lemon. It smells so good.
Come on, Isaiah.
On him. On him.
Had a little spicy. Yeah.
Come on. Oh, dang on it.